What's up, Trekkies? Hi, so my little part here is going to be real quick. The event Mirror Universe thing apparently is coming to a close. I think you only have about 48 hours left. Well, that was what I saw this morning. I already finished it, and I'm not going back because I'm holding a camera today, so that's why it's a little shakier than typical, because I don't want to get out the tripod for like a couple minutes of recording. However, notice this video is like insanely long because I have played Star Trek. I'm gonna finish getting through the thing, but I got wrapped up in something on WoW while I was playing that because I was dual-wielding. Anyways, not fun. I didn't have my microphone plugged in, so it's literally just a gameplay video. It's about 15 minutes long because that's all the PlayStation records. Only thing in news is of Hawks and Doves, and I started reading it, got really bored. Star Trek finished its update. Did the system need an update? Something needed an update, and then I could log into Star Trek. So that's when I started that. The controls are a little funky. I had to invert the Y because I, just like in No Man's Sky, I'm so used to like up is down, down is up. It's just something I learned over the years. You can also invert the X, but that's not how I do it. It's probably that way for first-person shooters. The problem is you're constantly kind of in shooter mode, but it's a little bit more intuitive. So like if you got your little thing and you're aiming here towards the person, it'll still shoot them, even though you're not, your little dot thing isn't in the middle of it. Anyways, I can't do it very well. Yeah, I haven't read this, but apparently it has Captain Nog, Paris, the Lucari? Yeah, the Lucari. But yeah, it's a really long story. I'm not sure what's going on with it. Basically, it's a TLDR, and I didn't read it, so that's that. My live stream for Saturday, the 17th, will happen at noon. I may be live streaming slightly earlier than that because I need to get it set up and going, but I will get through the tutorial thing. And I already have a great idea how to use the controller, so things shouldn't be too terribly bad. I will have my headset in, which will have a dangle mic, so you can chat on the YouTube. On the YouTube. And I will see it, I think, on the sidebar. Aaron has live streamed before, but that was set it up on his thing. So like I said, I may start at like 11:45 to get everything set up and going. I don't know how long it's going to go. There's not very many people watching. It'd probably only be about an hour, maybe an hour and a half. If there's a lot of people watching, it may just keep going. I'm not sure. I tried doing YouNow for my face. Had a webcam. Bought a webcam and all that jazz. Didn't work out very well. Like, I met a couple people from it, but I don't live stream anymore. But yeah, so that's what's going on with that. Again, this is really short, and I'm just going to tack on the video. Again, if you want to watch how the gameplay happens, you don't get to see how my controllers work, but you can see how clunky I am at the first bit of it. It's the tutorial, so you have to deal with Elisa Flores, and I created a Trill science officer, and I have like no abilities, and I have a Miranda and whatnot. So yeah, I have to get back into it because I got into an instance in WoW and I needed to pay attention to it because it was the middle of combat, but I was also in the middle of combat on Star Trek, so I just hit the power thing and closed the application. So I think I'm going to be like back at sector space, or what happens when you close the game in the middle of a mission. It just puts you back to the nearest save point. Saved point or something like that. Whatever. So I will chat with you guys, at least the Trek Tuesday folks, on Saturday. I'm going to put a link, an annotation on the whole screen for the whole rest of the video that will allow you to subscribe to the channel of the gaming channel, because that's where it will be. It will not be here. It will be on the gaming channel. And I said that's noon Pacific time. So that's these times here. So like I said, noon my time. It'll go for a couple hours. You don't have to be there right away. Like I said, I'll probably do it for an hour minimum because the game, I can get droned into playing that game for a lot. Anyways, I'm running a little over time, and yeah, so I'm going to get these together. I'm going to tack this on to the end, and we will see you, if you're regular viewers, on tomorrow morning, and I will see the Trek Tuesday people on Saturday at noon, my time, Pacific time. 1 o'clock Mountain, 2 o'clock Central, 3 o'clock Eastern.
Yes, sir. I will require approximately 15...
Ah, Captain Bullock. Captain Taggart? What are you both doing here?
We attempted to inform you that the Renown would be escorting these cadets back to Earth's space dock, but we were unable to establish...
I'm relieved to see both of you. The anomalies must be interfering with our communications. Where is Captain Taggart?
These cadets were the unfortunate victims of a Klingon ambush. Captain Taggart...
I'm troubled by the anomalies in this system. And if they're affecting long-range communications, then they're doubly... With all 3 ships collecting data, we should be able to complete this quickly and formulate a course of action. The Renown has the largest science team, so I recommend we send... You're quite confident for a cadet. You remind me a bit of...
Reports indicate traces of gamma radiation, but there's something off in the readings.
Kittimer here. Are you seeing the same gamma radiation levels that we are? I'm not sure that a normal scan will be enough. We might need to do a full My chief science officer, Commander Davis, had suggested the same thing, but it seems you're already aware of it. Good.
Deflector dish is realigned for reverse tachyon pulse wave, sir. Picking up a transwarp signature. It's right on top of us! The board!
Kittimer is under attack. Smoke vehicles to reach her quickly.
This is the emergency medical hologram aboard the USS Kittimer. I am requesting assistance. The Kittimer is being overwhelmed by Borg boarding. I am an emergency medical hologram, not a miracle worker.
The Borg were brutally efficient on the Kittimer. The emergency medical hologram may be in command simply because no one else is fit to do so. The Borg have not been seen in the Alpha Quadrant in decades. Their arrival cannot simply be a coincidence. However, I will send teams to aid the Kittimer. You will have to finish the scan. I have linked the Iota point to your map. Scan there while we see to the Kittimer. Please transmit the data so we may begin our analysis. We have your data, and our tactical teams have eliminated the Borg boarding.
There is an 88.47% chance that you will need my help. I have 75 million gigaquads of computer memory and an extensive library of files on military tactics and command strategies. I believe I can spare a few bits of processing power for you.
Borg transwarp signatures detected. Prepare your ship for combat.
They're firing. I need help.
Starfleet officers, you are prepared for this.
Multiple Borg warp signatures detected. It's an invasion force. We're outnumbered. There's no way we can...
The Borg are departing, most likely for a more strategic target. Direct your fire at the remaining sphere. Focus your fire, and we shall prevail. The situation as we see it. The Kittimer was badly damaged, and there are many casualties. You must go to the Vega colony. The Renown is better equipped to hold off further Borg attacks and... It is imperative that you warn the colony at...
We have to make our way to Vega as soon as we can, Captain.
Shields up, red alert.
We arrived before the Borg. Tivrell managed to establish a
Greetings, Captain. Is there something I... Repeat, please. Your signal is breaking up.
I have lost contact with Vega Colony, sir. Something is blocking. Our hails are still blocked, sir. The
Borg are jamming up any remote signals. It's not safe to beam through that.
transwarp conduits opening all over the system, Captain. The Borg are here. Those civilian ships are right in the Borg's path. We have to help them.